IDS is a simplified bridle and control system that seamlessly provides two stages of depower. Stage 1, interactive depower on demand while riding, and Stage 2 depower, the method used to land your kite. Stage 2 depower functions similar to a fifth line system, but without the complexity of the unnecessary fifth line. Our IDS equipped kites use only 4 lines for a simple, uncluttered method of control and security. Depower on demand is the simplest way to quickly depower your kite in an instant. By pushing the control bar away, the kite will immediately begin to depower. The further you push the bar away, the more the kite will depower. By pushing the bar up near the CAS, it will depower to the point where it will begin to fall from the sky. This is your best defense to immediately defuse the power of the kite so you can quickly regain control. Once the kite is safely landed on the water, it will be in a position where you can easily perform an instant relaunch. Stage 2 depower should only be used in situations where you would like to land your kite and end your session, whether it be on the water or land. It should be noted that relaunching your kite using this method is slightly more difficult than the depower on demand method. Stage 2 depower is designed to release the residual power from your kite by allowing it to flag symmetrically from the center of the leading edge. It's also important to note that you familiarize yourself with the location and operation of all QRs prior to going on the water. Stage 2 depower can only be achieved by activating or pushing away QR1 in the direction of the arrow. By activating QR1, the control system will separate from the harness loop and transfer the load onto the IDS landing line. The kite can now achieve maximum depower and will flag itself on the water or land. Once the kite is safely landed, you can pull yourself up towards the kite by walking up the IDS landing line. When you come to the bar, it's important that you continue to walk towards the kite without grabbing the control system or the depower main line. Only handle the landing line itself until you get to the 2 center lines and then continue on to the leading edge of the kite. If at any time during the Stage 2 depower process, after QR1 has been activated, you absolutely need to completely separate yourself from the kite, you must also pull the secondary QR, QR2, located on the inside of the harness loop. It's important to note here that disconnecting from your kite may cause the kite to blow downwind unaccompanied. Avoid at all costs doing this in a situation where your loose kite may endanger others. Disconnecting from your kite at sea may also mean the possibility of not being able to retrieve it. Use extreme caution and judgment when disconnecting from your kite. When activating the IDS system in deep water, it's recommended that you wind up your lines prior to self-rescuing. This can help reduce the chances of having your control system tangle around rocks, reef, other kiters, or your own body when coming in. To do so, steer the kite to the edge of the window and down onto the water. Activate QR1 by pushing it away from your body. This will separate it from the harness loop and transfer the load onto the IDS landing line. Once the kite is flagged out either upside down or leading edge down and spilled any residual power, you can begin winding up. Pull yourself back to the bar via the deployed landing line. Once you reach the bar, it's important that you wind up the entire portion of slack IDS line first. Doing so will help ensure that the kite will stay depowered until you reach it. Once you've secured the landing line around the bar, you can now begin winding up all 4 flying lines in the normal manner as you would when de-rigging. Once you reach the kite, you can flip it around into the standard self-rescue position and pull yourself to shore. Using the kite's bridle can help regulate power and aid in steering you back to the beach quicker and with less effort. Once you have recovered your equipment safely on the beach, you will need to reset the landing line to use it again. Stretch your lines out as if you are going to attach them to the kite. Separate the lines from each other so that each individual line is laying parallel to the next one. Make sure that the landing line is not wound around any other line before reattaching it to the control system tower. During this process, it's important to also check that the IDS landing line travels freely through the depower main line. If necessary, rinse this area with water to clear any sand or other debris. Your system is now reset and ready for your next session.